Kenya abounds with beauty unlike any other. From its unique and majestic wildlife to its breathtaking sights, East Africa is a wonderful place for travelers to visit and experience wildlife like never before.
Kenya has the most incredibly unique and diverse landscapes. There's Mount Kenya with its glaciers on the equator. There's deserts in the north and beautiful white sandy beaches and coral reefs on the Kenya coast. There's a string of beautiful lakes down the Rift Valley, and there are thick forests and plains teeming with animals. There is nothing quite like it on this earth.
Rhinos is one big thing that we have here, and you cannot even think here that the rhinos are endangered because we have quite a number of them. It's just the effort. So it's one thing that people come here and see, and the gravy zebra as well is another endangered animal that they were only found in 3 countries. So Somalia, Kenya, and Ethiopia. None of them now left in Somalia. So this gravy zebra, you see a lot of them here. People not knowing they're so endangered animals. We still have these little things that people come here and see.
East Africa's exoticism, beauty, and breadths of land make it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for travelers to interact with wildlife and take in unmatched sights while learning about how to safeguard the wonders it beholds.
Conservation work is, again, very dynamic, but very interesting, and you have to do a lot of balancing of various variables. For example, in Lewa, we believe there are 3 aspects that you must balance. One is people, policy, and politics. And this is what we have done, a blend that can actually allow coexistence, transformation, and also ensuring that there is results, both in terms of conservation and also value for the living standard of the people who are supporting conservation.
Advocacy and conservatorship helps to protect the endangered animals, communities, and lands. It can help in very many ways, like when you get the source funds to help those communities, to give back to those communities, and in return, those communities, when empowered in every way, like education and other programs, they offer security as well.
Can you harness the power of travel for good to safeguard threatened landscapes while uplifting local communities? One women-led luxury safari lodge in Kenya dedicates its mission to just that. In 2007, couple Sue and Willie Roberts established Sirikoi, a luxury safari lodge to preserve the land while educating guests. Today, Sue Roberts leads conservation efforts and education to nurture the community and create an unparalleled experience for travelers.
We are dedicated to the sustainable conservation of wildlife and community. We strive to have a minimal footprint and tread as lightly as possible on this earth.
As we know, Lewa started back in the 1990s, and in 2001, Willie and Sue Roberts got a call from Lewa to ask if they could help because an organisation was about to take up 7,000 acres of the neighbouring area, and it would be absolutely devastating to the wildlife conservation efforts they have been working so hard on. So Willie spent 2 years negotiating, working deals, pulling every contact that he had in Kenya to do a land exchange and managed to secure land in another area that suited better. So there was actually 4 investors in total. They managed to pull together the money to secure the 7,000 acres that bordered Lewa to now extend it and continue the Wildlife Conservancy.
We are practicing tourism, and one great example is, for example, Sirikoi. Sirikoi is one of our outlets in terms of tourism, and their tourism is what we call responsible tourism, and tourism that is based on proper conservation. I have to say is that Lewa's existence in terms of sustainability, almost 30% of our annual budget actually is accrued from tourism resorts.
So Sirikoi is a 9-bedroom lodge. We have a combination of accommodations. We have an exclusive 3-bedroom house, 2-bedroom cottage, and 4 luxury tents. It meets everybody's needs. We are completely eco and environmentally friendly, and everything that we do, we consider the impact on our environment and our surroundings.
From introducing travelers to the wonders of endangered wildlife while undertaking efforts in reforestation to nurturing community enrichment through education, medicine, and economic opportunity.
I am a Maasai from this region, and a lot of this area is named after the Maasai. For example, Sirikoi, it's a Maasai word, means Ngare Sirkon, which means water for zebra. It's a place for the zebra to come and drink water. And they omitted that part, Ngare, and they put it Sirikoi, which simply means zebra.
Sirikoi, it has been of great impact to the community. We have had very many activities together. We've planted with them. We relate very well in every way, specifically on education. Very bright and very needy kids to the highest level they are able to reach. And by education, they empower the community. They are able to come up with schools to provide the developments in schools, in classrooms, bringing up projects like water projects in the community. So that is a very good program and very important generally.
This is Sirikoi, where today's seeds are planted for a flourishing tomorrow. To start your adventure, visit Sirikoi.com.